Cool. Hey everybody, welcome to WCAX. This is our live desk streaming show. It kicks off every day at 9:15. Cam joins us today, Cam Smith. I don't know about first name basis, but I know you and I are. Anyway, so we're talking Green Mountain Transit. They're, an event yesterday kind of announcing some of the changes coming down the pike as far as their service goes too. I think a lot of things never put people's mind, especially this time of year. People get active roads, at school, they got places to be. What are some of those changes looking like?
Yeah, so right now, Green Mountain Transit says they have roughly a $3 million gap in their overall budget. So about 11% of their total operating budget they're missing right now.
Yeah.
They've said since the pandemic, ridership is down. Costs for maintenance and for diesel and all these different things are way up. So they're trying to find a way to fill that gap. And by doing that, they said that the plan that they're coming up with is one that is, quote, out of necessity, something that they need to get themselves out of the hole. So they're looking at some route cuts here and there. I think over the next 3 phases, I can't quite remember the actual phases, but I think the biggest one would be in June of next year. There's routes that are between Williston and Essex and all of the routes to the Burlington Airport they're looking to cut. So there's a whole sweeping list of things that they're trying to do. We actually have a link to that with this story on our website, so if folks want to go check that out, that is available. But they're looking to cut routes that have low ridership that are costing them a lot of money. So essentially, like I said, those Williston routes, those Essex routes, and the airport ones as well. Not a lot of riders on those routes, and they're costing them a ton.
Yeah, and I think one thing I just want to touch on, too, is that this comes all on the heels of fares coming back in the spring. So, that's something also to consider. But, even with all of this, I know one part of your story said that, low ridership and all that is still not the majority of where a lot of their income comes from. Where's that money coming from?
Yeah, so for ridership, I think they had said that their fares only account for about 10% of their entire budget. And they had said that even with those fares coming back at, I think, $2 a ride, they knew that wasn't going to be enough to fill that gap. So they usually rely on taxpayer dollars in the communities that they serve, much of Chittenden County, and then 5 other Vermont counties as well. So they rely on a lot of that money. They rely on state money from the legislature, and they rely on federal funds as well. So they're looking to tap into, I think, some FTA funds that might be available, Federal Transit Authority funds that might be available. That was sort of a question mark as to whether they'd get those. There was also a question mark as to whether they'd get more money from the legislature. So there's a bunch of different pots of money coming in, but right now they're saying they need more.
Yeah, and I guess that's kind of my last part of this is, what's next? You had this first thing yesterday. They want to hear from people. Absolutely. Where can people go to kind of say, hey, this is how it's going to impact me? Yeah,
so what they're doing is they're setting up 5 different public forums or community forums, 3 of which are going to be in person in Montpelier, Burlington, and Essex Junction. The other 2 are going to be virtual. I think they're still working to find out what dates those are going to be at, what sites they're going to be at. But as soon as they do, they are directing folks to their website. I believe we have a link again with that, with this story on our website as well. So go ahead and check that out. But once those dates are announced, they want to hear from folks. They want to hear how this is going to impact them. And then they'll move forward as they need to. They had just said that, if they can get the funds in a different way, they don't have to cut as many routes. I think they said that they were going to do that. But it's a matter of whether they can fill that gap.
Yeah, no, of course, Cam. And one thing is too, I know you know there's a few things that are more finite details. You have some good infographics in your package there, so we'll pull that up and you guys can see that. But Cam, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, and we'll pull this up in just a sec here.
Public transit agencies are facing a dilemma.
Green Mountain Transit says since reinstating fares in the spring, ridership is down. At the same time, federal COVID relief dollars are drying up, and operating costs have skyrocketed in recent years.
We need to identify a way to fill the gap between our revenue and our expenses.
According to a draft report by Green Mountain Transit, there's a $3 million budget deficit, which is a roughly 11% shortfall. To address the gap, they're looking to reduce service in several areas over 3 phases. Some of those reductions include reducing service on Saturdays and during the week in parts of Burlington, Williston, and Essex, prioritizing local service over commuter service. And by the 3rd phase in June of next year, all rides to the airport would be eliminated.
I don't see all of these changes as inevitable, There's some things that we're going to need to adjust. Some of them reflect the changes in the ridership that have happened since the pandemic, but there's other changes that we see that really are just because not that the transit's not working, but we just don't have the funds for it.
On average, GMT provides roughly 2 million rides per year across 5 northern Vermont counties. Riders we spoke with say seeing service on their route cut would be detrimental.
Oh, it'd be horrible. I don't have a car. I rely on the bus service. It's essential for me.
As a student at University of Vermont who doesn't have the opportunity to have a car yet, getting rid of the bus would be pretty impactful in a negative way. Like, I would have missed my class if the bus wasn't here.
Only about 10% of GMT's revenues come from rider fares. The rest comes from the state and federal governments and taxpayers in the communities GMT serves. Clark says they're looking at securing more funds from places like the Federal Transit Administration and from the state, and they want to hear what riders have to say.
I want them to participate in the process of our public hearings. I really want them to come out, tell us how these changes in our service would impact your lives, because we want to make sure that our Board of Commissioners understands how these proposed changes would impact them.
Green Mountain Transit says those hearings will happen in person and online. They say the in-person hearings will happen in Montpelier, Essex Junction, and Burlington. You can find a link to those hearings on our website, as well as a link to the full report at WCAX.com. In the newsroom, Cam Smith, Channel 3 News.
Looks like Cam changes pretty quick there, huh? Yeah. Anyway, that was from last night. But no, a lot of take in there as far as rider, a lot of changes coming into GMT. So, and we mentioned it throughout the show too. But if you want to check that out, it's on our website, WCAX.com, to see how it could impact you. So, but moving on now. We wanted to pull this up. This is not a live look at Rutland. This is Rutland at 5:30
a.m.
Beautiful look. I've raved about this cam all day.
Take a look at what we do here through the course of the morning hours. Just stunning here as we see the sunrise slowly right around the 7 o'clock hour, just over the mountains. So really just a gorgeous sunrise in a lot of places this morning. You can also see a little bit of valley fog in the valleys there. But again, today really just looking to be a downright delightful late summer day out there.
That's right. We're kind of getting to the point where we have to accept reality, Peter. You know what I mean? It's summer. It's still nice weather, but you're noticing a change where you're not kind of sweating.
It's hard to believe that we are really, really rapidly closing in on September here. Sunday, first day of September. Monday, obviously Labor Day. So, we're starting to see some of that signs of fall out there almost. And today and tomorrow, though, really just shaping up to be gorgeous late summer days. Here's the view on satellite radar. You can see not a bad start to our day out there. Plenty of blue skies, plenty of sunshine here for most of us. Look across the region, Burlington, Newport, Rutland, all contending with a good amount of sunshine. You can see a bit more cloud cover out towards Linden right now, but that cloud cover should begin to break apart. And really, for the most part, we should all be talking a good amount of sunshine here as we head through the course of the day today. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s out there right now. We're going to climb back into the 70s here as we head towards later this afternoon. Most of us, take a look at this, a good 5 to 15, even 20 degrees cooler than where we were 24 hours ago. We had that cold front roll through the region yesterday. That knocked down our temperatures, knocked down our dew points as well, but really it does mean that today just looking to be a lovely day out there. Plenty of blue skies, plenty of sunshine here on Futurecast as we roll through the course of your day on this Friday into your day tomorrow. I think there is probably a bit more cloud cover the further west you look, especially across New York's North Country. Maybe the outside chance of a passing shower, especially in the upper elevations of the Adirondacks. But really, all things considered, today and tomorrow just looking to be downright lovely days here. Temperatures for the day today, low to mid 70s. Tomorrow, just a hair warmer. Most of us mid to upper 70s. You can see as we head into the day on Saturday, a bit more chance of a few rain showers, temperatures in the 70s. Take a look at Sunday, close to 80 degrees, but as we head towards that Sunday, Monday time frame, temperatures get knocked down thanks to a cold front that's going to roll into our region and really knock down temperatures pretty much as we head into Labor Day itself on Monday. First day of forecast here for the rest of the day today. Plenty of sunshine, a lovely day out there. Daytime highs in the low to mid 70s tonight. Overnight lows, they'll fall back into the 40s and 50s once again. Clear skies overhead, and we head into your day tomorrow. Again, plenty of sunshine, probably a bit more in terms of cloud cover the further west you look. Most of us in the mid to upper 70s here for tomorrow afternoon, so just a few degrees warmer. Now look at that 7-day forecast. Saturday looking like we will see a few rain showers out there. The bulk of Sunday and Labor Day itself for Monday really should be pretty dry. I think we even see a good amount of sunshine, but there is a chance that a few rain showers Sunday night and into the early morning hours on Monday. That a part of a cold front that's going to swing through the region. Take a look at what it does to our temperatures. Highs, upper 70s, lower 80s Sunday. Then we head towards Monday, daytime highs mid to upper 60s. Tuesday and Wednesday, September 3rd and 4th, respectively. We're talking plenty of sunshine out there, temperatures in the 70s. So really not a bad Labor Day weekend ahead of us, just a bit more unsettled. A few rain showers here and there.
Like I think I said yesterday too, Peter, I think at that point, kids are just happy to be have an extra day off from school, get out of there. I mean, look, it's always the nice soft launch to the school year, and then you have the long weekend. So I think all things considered, it's fine. And you know what? Especially with the fairs wrapping up this weekend, it's high time to.
Let's just say the fair today, tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's going to be beautiful.
Perfect.
So,
great.
Yeah, but don't play hooky though. Go to school. Anyway, Peter, thank you. Thank you guys for watching WCA Extra. Of course, you guys can catch us again at Channel 3 News at noon. All of our coverage on WCAX.com, and of course, our evening shows as well. And again, one more time, too, if you want to see the more camp story, you can see it on our website as well. But that being said, we'll let you guys go. Get on with your day. If you're at school, enjoy it. And I don't know why you'd be watching. I don't know, you're watching us
from school,
right? But yeah, until then, we'll see you then.